So, being an introvert and an artist at the same time, it's a tricky space to try and navigate and to find the balance for. I can bring out the extroverted side when needed, especially with my present job. I have to be extroverted. But as an artist, the introvert, it takes over and it's like, how do I do this? How do I navigate? Because at the end of the day, as an artist, I'm not necessarily having a team around me. I need to be able to market myself and promote myself in certain spaces and even network to get people familiar with who Marcel is and the product of, me as an artist. But by default, I'm not going to do that. Recently a coworker would have introduced me to someone and she was like, hey, this is Marcel and he's a gospel singer. I was like, oh my goodness, cringe. Can the floor open up and suck me in right about now? But I understand the need for it, and I understand that I need to put myself out there. Even to a simple thing like social media, it's been a challenge for me in terms of trying to put myself out there and, create something that is a bit more on the polished side. That's why I said recently, I'm going to try to just, post stuff without, the full production, the lights, etc. And it's a lot because, again, the introverted side, it normally fights me. Unless I'm on a stage, maybe, where I have to be interactive and, be that personable artist on a stage. But outside of that, it is a tricky thing to navigate and to try and, contend with. But I'm trying, I really am trying, So it's a ride and I'm just getting started. And hopefully you'll stick around with me and see, how things progress and hopefully I get better at it.